Okay, guys, remember that if you guys start sending me your messages, um, well, I got my car battery fixed and stuff because I got the right equipment. You know, to go get some drill piece. Found for like $9. So once it started going, I was just like, I just left it running and just chucked on any old clothes and then I got it and then went off to the ADHD meeting. It takes about half an hour to drive into Wellington or like 4:30. 30, 40 minutes. So I used that as my warm up after getting it started. Um, Also, I thought I would leave this on because it's perfect for what my next recording. I'm going to go straight after this, which is um, how I would book John Cena's heel run. Obviously, I just like talking about it. I know that WWE is the final say, and I know wrestling is choreographed, it's storytelling and theatre, but you know, you just put the age of the people to the side, and you just got to look past that for cinema, theatre, and stuff. Cinema, theatre, nostalgia, as well as developing future characters and how these current characters can carry on, but in different roles. So this, again, you guys, you send me if you want to send me your guys' ideas, what you want me to talk about in regards to autism and ADHD, or either or, autism or ADHD, or both. Then I will adapt accordingly. It's like I've done those 60-second recordings, but those are just people asking me questions. It wasn't like can you please do a topic? Can this be your topic for the week? And giving me examples, like if you guys sent me private messages, then I wouldn't bring it out to the public. And if you just say, please don't. You can call yourself, hey, don't mention it, or do mention your name or whatever. And I'll respect that, whichever one you want. Because I know they call it followers. Well, I'm glad they call it followers here on TikTok, because on Facebook they call it friends. But it's more like I'm helping you guys, I hope. But at the same time, it's like my actual friends. Well, we would meet up in real life and do that. You know what I mean? So I think but at the same time, it's not like, oh my God, I don't care. I'm a human being. I've only got so much time in the day, but I can set aside 10 minutes for people that I haven't met in real life. I can set aside 10 minutes and I can talk to people at the bus stop or, wherever, who bring it up. I can do things like that. It can be helpful. I'm only one human being. I can only do so much. But what I can do, I will do. So I've got 4 topics I've got written down, because I had about 8 or 9 and I've gone through 5 of them. I've got 4 left. And if nothing changes, then as of June the 2nd, so less than 3 months now, because today's the 5th of March. So June the 2nd, if nothing has changed, then I'm just going to use this to upload my music and use it as a highlight reel. Now the 4 subjects that I have got here, I'm going to do one tonight, sorry, it's officially midnight now. So yeah, I'm going to wind down. I've got my banana smoothie. Sometimes it's banana, sometimes it's orange, sometimes it's apple, sometimes it's banana and orange, but fruit smoothies help me go to sleep. Have a fruit smoothie, have a shower, just chill out, relax some nice and stuff, and you wind down for sleep. So today's recording. So we've got autism, ADHD, and sensory overwhelm. Got autism, ADHD, and junk food. Bracket, more of the same. Bracket, I'm just talking about how the whole thing of more of the same, craving more of the same thing can either be a good thing or a bad thing. It's about programming your body, you know what I mean? For programming for the positive stuff. Okay. And the third one, can you be more autistic than ADHD or vice versa? Like, you might be autistic or you might be ADHD. I'm a mixture of the two. But can you be like more autistic than you are ADHD? Or maybe you're more ADHD than you are autistic? That's a question. You might be level 1 autism and level 2 ADHD. You might be level 2 autism and level 1 ADHD. And tonight's one, ADHD, conflict, and dopamine. I mean, I took that one. There's three main sources. Now, dopamine is the feel good. We got they say I try and be positive because in my 20s I was doing everything I can to fix myself and become the ideal person. So that meant I was always focusing on my weaknesses. So I didn't end up going anywhere. I improved my weaknesses, but it's like my strengths weren't being put to use anywhere near as much as they could. And my weaknesses, well, they kind of just like became manageable. So now I can maintain the managing of my weaknesses, but focus on my strengths and actually get somewhere. So I'll be doing my 30s. So we get dopamine as the feel-good chemical. Is it chemical or in the brain? I think it's called chemical. And we have what the experts would say, a deficiency of it. So the positive aspect means that we go out there seeking it. So if we're doing fitness and yoga and healthy diet and that, we're more hardcore into that than your average person because of the dopamine deficiency. So we have to do more to get that feel-good chemical, and then we have to do more to maintain it. And yeah, it's like you feel it, you feel motivated, and then you feel good once you've done that stuff, and then after you've done, the feel good chemical wears off, and you're just like satisfied, but you're not upset. Things can upset you because of emotional dysregulation with ADHD, but is it emotional dysregulation or? Because I don't have rejection sensitive dysphoria anymore because I have all the answers I now have. And remember, everyone has their own perspective. So this is my perspective. I'm operating out of my own life experiences when I talk on here. And for me, it's like, okay, so I'm a black cap in a rugby world, right? So I might never play for the All Blacks, but I might, you know what I mean? Like, let's say All Blacks level was a whole ton of woman, fame, money, recognition, all this type of thing, appreciation from society. And then you have you go all the way down to, Super Rugby, then you go down to NPC, then you go down to NPC Division 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you've got, so that's 6 levels, and then of course you got club rugby, then the club rugby you got the first, second, third, 15 and the Colts. I suppose you even got the kids too. For me, if I could just give up and say I'm disabled, I'm this and that, and then never make it past third 15 in the local rugby comp, or I can put my best foot forward and despite never playing for the All Blacks, I might win some NPC Division 1 premierships and possibly even make a Super Rugby team, you know what I mean? So this one's, I'm going to do another one after this. But the thing is we get the feel-good chemical from helping others as well. Like when we help others, you get that feel-good chemical unless they don't appreciate it or if they're telling you suck or whatever, it's that, or it's giving appreciation and stuff, and people say, oh, that's pretty egocentric and type of stuff. Well, everyone actually needs to be approved by the people, and then there's conflict.